There we go. Sure. Just had a sweet and it went down the wrong throat. Not the wrong throat. The wrong line in my throat. Now, I thought I want to jump on you real quick because I honestly do get a lot of opinions, a lot of good comments with this journey of mine training for the Ironman, the 70.3 Ironman. Now, when I run, I get very, very thirsty. And obviously, can't run with something like this, just won't work. And then I did a few runs with some of these bottles. Now it's nice, but it stays a big bottle. And at one point, you just feel you need either going to throw it away or you need something smaller. And then I got a small bottle, just for the fact that it's a bit smaller, and I might go a bit further with it. But then I thought there must be something else that makes a difference when running, that doesn't take up your whole hand. And before I show you guys that, there's another question I've got regarding these things. I don't know how many of you are into swimming and that's had this struggle. Now I've done the tests to put into your eyes, see if it sticks a bit. I've done those tests, but it keeps on leaking, especially on the corner of my eye, my left eye. So after every swim, I've got this massive red eye. It's very sore. It almost makes me stop because it's too sore at one point. So if you guys have any tips on how to find better swimming goggles, no, these are not the most expensive ones. I bought them at a Mr. Price. So it's not great, but they do work on my one eye, but not on the others. I've got my little swim cap here from Second Skins, and that's what I use. So if there's any comments or tips regarding swimming goggles and how you can better find something, because it does get expensive if you have to buy something else or a new one every now and again. So just to get back to the bottles, now I've had a few laughs regarding this thing. Now there's a lot of pros and a lot of cons regarding this bottle. I bought this bottle. It's a First Ascent bottle. You can see it's a nice silicone bottle. It's soft. Now, what's nice about this bottle, the more you drink the water that's inside of it, obviously it gets. Now, in the beginning, it's nice and sturdy, so you can actually run with it, and it gets, like I said, smaller the more you drink. But now here's the one thing. As you drink the water, all the air gets out of it, and at one point, that's say Alexander Vries, welcome, ja. Ek bly ook in Suid-Afrika, dit is maar waar ons is hierdie. Dis maar wat ons gebruik. So yeah, now the problem with this bottle is it gets to a point where it's this soft, and the moment you flip it over, you need to get water into your how's it, Lawrence? How are you? Sorry. The moment you tip it over and you try to drink the water, you need to get everything together before you can squish it into your mouth. So now that's the issue I struggle with. Either I'm going to have to go back to something like this. Obviously it's nice and soft, so you can just have a nice squirt of water into your mouth and continue running. But at one point, you're going to have this bottle in your hand. Where this bottle, like I said, it gets smaller and smaller. And at one point, you have to press everything from the back just to get the water into your mouth. So if there's any tips or any bottles that you guys use while running, I know there's specific things, I just haven't found them yet. Please let me know in the comments if there's something that will make my running better, especially with water. I can't run 5Ks without drinking a whole bottle, so I know it gets better, but at this point it's not great. So I thought I'd hop on here, discuss my bottle real quick. This is what I've got. It's actually very nice. In the beginning, like I said, you can drink water, it gets smaller, but at one point there will be a problem for getting all the water into your mouth. There we've got another person on the chat, Utopia, how are you? Also taking our number 2 spot. Let's see if we can do this real quick. Maybe just change that a little bit. Yeah, I don't stay in Cape Town, but our weather is almost the same as Cape Town. It's raining for the last few weeks non-stop. So no, not in Cape Town. I'm actually in Polokwane. So I'm staying in Polokwane. Alexander, and you? Let's see if Alexander is gonna reply on that. Alexander, where do you stay? I know Loden stays in Klerksdorp, so I know that's my brother-in-law. So that's where he stays. It's happy. I did play a lot of games at one point in my life, but in this time of life, I don't play a lot of games. Okay, Kaapstad. How's the weather there? You guys still have the big drought, or is it better? Yeah, no, it's warm there. But you guys also had a big drought. Is that better? Because I know there was a lot of people worrying about that. But I also heard that it's been sorted and it's going better, just warm, like you said there. Alexandra, are you a cyclist? Are you a runner? Are you a swimmer? Are you just browsing on YouTube? Yeah, I can think it's hot in Cape Town. Like I said, with us it's about 22 degrees, raining the last 2-3 weeks. Actually, I enjoy this weather. It's not for everyone, but I enjoy the rain and the cloudy overcast conditions. I do enjoy it quite a lot. It's up here. Do you play games? It fits. I'll say, Alexander, what bicycle do you have? So this is this is the bottle I just mentioned. When I started running, I was running with a big bicycle or cycling bottle like this is because it's nice. You can just squirt some water into your mouth. But at one point, it stays this big. Hello. It stays this big. And I thought, no, I'll need something else. So I went for a smaller one, this one, yeah. But also it stays a big bottle. So I got this thing, which is quite nice because, like I said, the more you drink, the smaller it gets. But at one point, when all the water is out and there's no real air inside here, when you get to that last little bit of water, it's difficult to get everything together because now you're running with one hand. Obviously, that can explain it. It's quite good if you don't get the water into your mouth. That's the trouble I have at this point. Yeah, Alexander, I've also got a mountain bike. It's actually just here behind me. It's not the best of the best, but it does its thing. I actually got it from a friend. It's the Signal. I'm gonna lie to you. I think it's the S930. Quite a nice bike. I've been doing a few videos on it. There's a lot of videos I need to do on it. And on every live stream, I tell the guys, if you have any requests or you want me to do a video on something specific that you want to see how it can be fixed or how you can align it or through a wheel or anything, please let me know. If you go look at my channel, I had a bicycle store for many years, and I still have the tools, so I can almost fix anything, and I'll show you guys then how to do it. I've actually got a request to show how to service a BB, but on this bike, let me show you guys. I don't want to shake the phone too much, but on this bike, we've got a bit of issues. You see, the crank has been tightened here with some bolts and nuts. It's got a big nut in here. So before I take it off, I just want to make sure that I've either got another crank to replace it with, or that I know what's going on with this thing. Because like you see, it's literally got a bolt in there. And I've got some of these. I just need to find them. It's in my little tool shed. And the moment I've got those, then I can jump into fixing this thing. Yeah, Lawrence, I was a good mechanic, you know. I've worked on your bike as well. So that's no, definitely, Alex. A bicycle is a bicycle. It depends on what you want to do with it. And then you just need to enjoy it. So yeah, I need to fix that crank. It does have a lot of what do you call it, playing on it. So the moment I can fix that, then it will be a lot better as well, because what happens now is then it shifts over to the right hand side or the left hand side, so drive side or non-drive side, and then it throws out the gears actually quite bad. So I'm gonna have to fix that and then make sure that's all sorted. So yeah guys, if there's any questions or any comments regarding the bottles that you use while running, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Enjoy.